Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel, liking my videos and commenting on my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand planet Venus placement in the 5th house of your Vedic astrological birth chart and what are the kind of results that are associated with this placement of Venus. Also, I'm going to cover up the aspect of the Venus because Venus is going to aspect 7 places away, that is upon your 11th house of incoming gains and desires as well. So what are the overall results of this placement? Let's try to understand in this video. Although this is going to be a very challenging placement in front of Venus, but first of all, let's try to understand what exactly is Venus and what is the 5th house in Vedic astrology. On one hand, if I talk about regarding planet Venus, this is a planet which symbolizes your love life, your romantic abilities that are present inside you, your ability to handle or deal in terms of the relationship aspect, your ability to form a new relationship with the other person. That thing is also ruled by Venus. Venus also shows your emotional side as well because this is a watery element. This is a Jal Tattva planet. So all the emotions related to your love life, even your sexual activities, all such kind of heavy emotions are deeply interconnected with this planet. Also, if you are a male, then Venus symbolizes your wife as well. The kind of wife that you are going to attract in your life, that thing is also somewhat governed by Venus. Venus symbolizes all the Bollywood industry, Hollywood industry, all the red carpet events, everything, even the money, luxurious lifestyles, all such kind of things, beautiful possessions in the life, flowers, everything is ruled by Venus. And on the different realm, Venus shows the spiritual aspect of the life as well, dealing with astrology, numerology, occult sciences, mysticism. So everything, that thing is somewhat ruled and governed by this planet. This is not just a shiny object. This is more than that shiny object. And on the other hand, if I talk about regarding the 5th house in Jyotish Shastra, 5th house is your Purva Punya Bhav. That is your past life deeds, the deeds which you have performed in the previous birth and the kind of results that you can easily see from your 5th house. This is the house of your bachelor's degree as well. The kind of education that you are going to pursue in your life, this thing is seen from 5th house. Also, 5th house is the house of creativity, creation. Any kind of a creation that you are going to do. Childbirth is also associated with the 5th house. This is the house of the mantra sadhanas, performing the daily rituals as well. This thing is also seen from the 5th house. Also, this is going to be one of the most important houses in Vedic astrology because this is the trine house. So that trine house is having a lot of auspiciousness present inside this house. This house has the ability to give you everything because this is the house of your intelligence as well. That is your buddhimata, like how intellectually you are capable of thinking or analyzing the various life situations. This thing is seen from 5th house. Even your romance and the romantic abilities, this thing is also ruled by the 5th house. So first of all, when you put Venus over here in the 5th house, this is going to quite not very comfortable and not very uncomfortable position at the same time because originally in the Kal Purusha Kundli, 5th house is the house of Leo, which is ruled by planet Surya, that is Sun. So that is a burning kind of a planet. That thing is sitting in the 5th house. So there is some heat present over there in the 5th house. And if you put Venus over there in the 5th house, this is the watery element, watery planet. This represents your emotions of love, affection, and your support, your caring nature. So when you put water into that fireplace, it is going to create evaporation. So these individuals are very good in giving love, affection, support towards other individuals. But while in terms of receiving the same amount of love, affection, and support back from other individuals, they will not be able to receive anything in their life. That is going to be quite a challenging placement. Apart from this, if depending upon the dignity of the Venus, whether it is exalted, debilitated, friendly sign or the inimical sign, If the Venus is very well dignified in the 5th house, then this Venus has the ability to give you very good education as well. Education in any field, I will tell you, this Venus has the ability to give you a lot of creativity inside you as well. Lot of imaginative abilities are also going to be seen with this Venus. Also, it is not necessary with the Venus placement in the 5th house, like your career aspect is also going to be in the same path in which you have pursued your education. Because Venus represents the multiplicity of various things, so it is not necessary. Although in the 5th house, if this Venus has the ability to give you very good amount of education background as well, but still in terms of the your career life, because from the 5th house, the 10th house is 6 places away. So you understand that 6 places away, it shows the hardships, that challenges that you are going to face in your career environment as well. Apart from this, these individuals are also having very strong inclination towards kids as well. Desires for obtaining a kids of their own is also going to be very, very high. Whether this Venus is exalted or debilitated, the desires of the children is going to be very high. Because this is the Venus where some kind of a childish activities, childish behavior is also going to be present inside these individuals. Because Venus is a very fun-loving planet. This represents a lot of pleasures in the life. Venus wants to live in that kind of environment where there is no stress, no tension, where every person is enjoying every moment. So these individuals are also just like that. If they want to like stuck in the every area of their life, they immediately go to their Venus in order to feel that kind of a calmness, that peace of mind. So that is the somewhat act as a supporting pillar. But if this Venus is getting debilitated in the 5th house, I will tell you, this is going to be quite a critical placement in terms of your marriage, married life, and even the childbirth as well. Because debilitated planets, specifically in the trine houses, they are not very most welcomed. And the benefic planets like Venus and Jupiter, if they are getting debilitated in the 5th house or the 9th house, there are going to be some critical challenges that you are going to face in terms of your marriage, married life, and even your childbirth as well. So you must have to take that factor into consideration as well. Because the sign placement, zodiac sign placement of the Venus also going to play a vital role in determining the kind of results that you are going to get. Apart from this, as I told you, Venus is having one spiritual aspect as well. That is why it is exalted in the sign of Pisces. So the Pisces, that is the outer realm, that is not present on this planet Earth. That is the outer realm. So that Pisces energy, it is posited inside this Venus. And in the 5th house, I will tell you specifically, if this Venus is exalted or if it is in very well dignified or having any connection with the watery signs of Scorpio, Cancer as well, these individuals are having a lot of interest in the field of astrology as well. Because Venus is the #1 planet when it comes to dealing with astrology, numerology and palmistry. Apart from Jupiter, because Jupiter signifies the knowledge in general, knowledge for any kind of a thing. But Venus is specifically the planet of spirituality. That is your spiritual journey towards life. So Venus is having full understanding of the 5th house. And this is the house which symbolizes your Purva Punya Bhav as well. So I will tell you, if Venus is in very well dignified in the 5th house, it shows there are going to be some very good past life deeds as well that are associated with this Venus. And that is the major aspect of the life which you are going to experience after your childbirth. Before childbirth, your life is going to be very normal, completely normal. But after childbirth, this Venus is actually getting activated in your chart. Have you seen the videos on the planetary activations? I have made one video on Venus activation technique as well. So you can watch out that video for more understanding regarding the planetary activation technique as well. Because Venus is your marriage and married life as well. So as soon as these individuals are getting married, it means their 5th house is getting activated. As soon as they are going to receive their childbirth, it means their 5th house is getting activated in your life. And after that activation, this Venus has the ability to give you very drastic amount of results. Because I told you creation and creativity is connected with 5th house. These individuals, they are also having that kind of entrepreneurial spirit as well, of creating something. I want to do something new. Because of the aspect on the 11th house, because Venus is going to exaggerate the desires inside these individuals. These are the individuals that are very overly ambitious, very ambitious kind of personalities. Whether the Venus is exalted or debilitated, the ambitions, that desires, that things are going to be very, very high inside them. Because Venus is amplifying the qualities and the characteristics of the 11th house. That is your incoming gains as well. Desires for obtaining a lot of money is also going to be present over there. But for the fulfillment of that desires, other planetary placements are also going to play a vital role. But surely this Venus is going to amplify the qualities of the 11th house as well. 11th house is the house of your professional friend circle as well. So these individuals are going to attract a very quality kind of individuals in the professional environment as well. And with the support of that professional friend circle, you are also going to rise to a certain heights in your life as well. For that, we must need to check the placement of the 11th house and that 11th house lord as well. But usually, these individuals, they will get the necessary support from everywhere. In terms of anything, any perspective of the life, Venus has the ability to take the support from anywhere in the chart. And that is from the 11th house, these individuals are directly receiving that kind of a supporting end as well. But I will tell you on the negative side, Venus is only going to give you desires. This Venus is somewhat act as a very lazy kind of a Venus, because here Venus no longer want to indulge into that hardcore activities of performing 18 hours of the hard work and that kind of a thing. I told you Venus is a sense of that is a sensual planet. Venus only want to experience the joy and the fun part. So in that terms, this Venus somewhat act as a negative planet, because these individuals with the passage of time, they are going to deeply indulge into that kind of a pleasurable activities. As soon as they find some kind of a comfort zone, Venus don't want to put lot of energy and effort to get out of that comfort zone. Although desires are going to be there, having very good desires, very good goals, I want to accomplish this thing, that thing and that thing, but that necessary efforts, this Venus has not that kind of ability. On the mental level, everything is going on. On the mental level, they are thinking about, they are imagining different things. I'm doing this thing, that thing, earning that amount of money. All such kind of things are going on the mental level. But on the physical plane, these kind of situations are not going to exist. And that is where I will tell you, if you are facing with that kind of difficulties, go with the practical side. Rather than being in that exalted plane of the Venus, in that kind of a fun-loving kind of a state, go with the practical side. Look into planet Saturn. Take the support of that planet. Because practical side is going to take you towards the high side rather than in the imagination. Although daydreaming and imagination is very, very good. If you have the ability to daydream like something, imagining that big things in your life, it means you also have the ability to acquire all such kind of things as well. Because specifically the planets like Venus, their activation is totally dependent upon your spouse or life partner, whether you are a male or a female. Because if you are a male, if your Venus is in the 5th house, you are going to attract a very good looking spouse or life partner as well. If you are a female, if your Venus is in the 5th house, then you are also going to attract a very good looking spouse and life partner as well. But this Venus, there are going to be a lot of failures that are associated with their love life as well. Because I told you this is originally the sign of Leo, that is Surya. And Sun is going to burn all the emotions inside these individuals. In the initial stages of their life, they are the kind of individuals who are giving love, care, support towards everyone. But while these individuals, they will not going to receive back the similar amount of love, affection and support, they somewhat tend to suppress their emotions as well. And that is the dark side of the Venus. If you are feeling that kind of a dark side of the Venus, dark energy of the Venus, then you must have to exaggerate this Venus as well. Try to live into the beautiful environments. Think beautiful thoughts in your mind. Because by thinking, by imagination, you can strengthen this Venus. And by putting the practical efforts, you are going to get the positive results from this Venus as well. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like the analysis. If you have any queries and any consultations regarding your Venus placement, do contact me at my mail ID. I'm going to respond you back as soon as possible. Till then, please subscribe my channel below. And make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. Till then, please take care of yourself and I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Bye-bye.